Big Sky Conference football fans have been waiting to hear play ball or not. MTN's John Miller tells us this morning the league officially announced its decision.
It's the news we've all been waiting for. It was announced earlier this morning that the Big Sky Conference would not have football this fall. However, it was announced that the season would be shifted to the spring. The Big Sky Commissioner, as well as Montana State's Costello, talked about the decision earlier this morning.
Feel good about our decision, and now the work begins for us to figure out a good solution for football for the spring, and have started that process already this morning.
The tipping point for shifting the season to the spring was testing.
We were heading, I think, kind of in this direction based upon lots of things, but then when you start looking at the requirements for testing, that would have been virtually impossible for us to pull off.
What it allows us to do is get on campus, allow campus to open. We can monitor what's going on each of our campuses, and then make decisions at a later time. So I think having more time to be able to make those decisions helps us just to see where everything is at, especially on campus here at Montana State. When we put 17,000 students on this campus, it'll give us a good barometer of where we are and what we're going to be able to do.
If the spring season comes to fruition, Montana State will have to brave the elements until the weather warms up.
We've dealt with it before. What I'll tell you is we'll be ready and we'll be prepared. It'll be different, but I think everything we are experiencing this year, there will be nothing normal about this entire year. And so we're just going to kind of deal with it, and having the ability to play football is first and foremost. And if we can do it safely, we're going to be ready to go.
For the fans who might not understand why the decision was made, Costello has a few words to say.
Hang with us. We need you now more than ever. Please understand that our student athletes look forward to competing in front of our fans because of the environment that they create, and we couldn't be more appreciative of all the things that our fans provide for us.
The Big Sky Commissioner was optimistic about playing a spring season, but there remains a possibility the season could be shut down altogether.
It's hard to say here's the 3 or 4 things that have to happen, but there definitely has to be some changes. I mean, if we're in the same place come March that we're in right now, there won't be any college sports going on.
The Big Sky Conference is still trying to figure out if there will be playoffs in the spring, and also within the next week they'll decide on non-conference games in the fall. But for more information about today's decision, you can go to montanasports.com. From Bobcat Stadium, John Miller, MTN Sports.